We speak student.
Positivity and confidence, a la Shmoop. Hey you, you, Negative Nancy with the bad attitude. You're not going to get anything out of this video, so why watch it, right? Might as well turn it off, go outside, and wait for the impending meteor strike that'll wipe out all of humanity. It's not like you care anyway, right? Well, run along now. It's time to watch the world burn. Wait. Before you watch the world burn, maybe we could have a quick chat. It'll have a point, we promise. Just hear us out. We'll take that as a yes. Negative attitudes get us down. You can be having a great time watching the game with your buddies when, boom, that one guy has to go and ruin it all. Yeah, we're talking about you, buddy. No one needs to hear that kind of pessimism on 4th and goal. Come on, look, we get it. Sometimes it's easy to get caught up in a negative headspace. Negativity can be a great way to protect ourselves from feeling too much. And it's cheaper and more functional than most suits of armor. It can also come in handy if you're worried about what people think of you or your work. Because if you frequently diminish your achievements and accomplishments, well, pretty soon people won't expect much from you at all. But hey, at least you won't ever feel disappointed by their disappointment in you, right? It's like having a superpower. If superpowers were really lame and made you feel sad and empty inside. But it's more than just belittling your own achievements. Making self-defeating comments, finding fault in everything around you, being overly pessimistic, always expecting the worst, or saying that you don't care about anything, well, those are all classic examples of a negative attitude. So what? Why should I care? Well, here's why. Having a mindset like that can be toxic and infectious. Going through life thinking the worst will happen, or that your accomplishments mean nothing, sounds pretty darn miserable and could potentially lead to depression, or worse. And maybe you're already there. And newsflash, your negative mindset isn't just toxic to you, it affects everyone around you. People don't like to spend time with Gloom or his good friend, Doom. So stop associating with them. Really, those guys are a total drag. So how can we combat negative attitudes? Well, first, let's get rid of this nuisance. It's time to kick Negative Nancy to the curb. Bye-bye. If someone you know is exhibiting signs of negativity like that, and that, and that, and that, and that, there are steps you can take to help. Step 1. Acknowledge positive behavior. We look to our teachers and peers for guidance, and when they use negative reinforcement, well, we're going to remember that. Yeah, for a long time. So don't be that person. By giving positive feedback to people who need it, you're showing them that positivity will be rewarded with, well, positivity. So how sure are we about that? We're positive. Haha, get it? All right, well, these are the jokes, people. Take them or leave them. Step 2. Ask your teacher to set up a time in class where assignments are peer-reviewed, but here's the catch. Only positive critiques can be given. Negative-minded students will have to find positive things to say, which in turn will alter their thought pattern. And getting positive feedback on their own work may decrease the amount of self-defeating comments you hear. All right, and finally, and this one is most important, so listen up. If you see someone with an overly negative outlook, take the time to talk to them. Pull them aside. Ask them why they're such a negative Nancy. Oftentimes, people just need someone in the corner telling them, well, they're enough. Negativity and low self-esteem can be difficult beasts to conquer with a support system. But doing it alone, well, it's pretty impossible, so be there for them. And if for some reason the problem is too big for you to tackle, well, you can always call in a professional to help. A negative attitude isn't impossible to deal with if you have the right tools. And even if this girl tries to creep back into your life once in a while, well, that's okay. Just make sure you don't let her set up camp or anything. We hear she's a pretty nasty house guest.